how are you all doing today? Listen, so let me be very clear with everybody. First of all, the last video that I posted, the very beginning, I noticed something I did not like about the video, and that was that for some reason the music beat, or like the sound, whatever you want to call it, was off with the actual, with the frames. I was like showing a little B-roll, whatever. I'm trying out new stuff. Anyways, it was all just not out of focus because, low fidelity, lo-fi, that's how this whole thing is, but it was out of sync, and I don't know why. I went back into the software and was replaying it, and everything was like perfect. The sounding, as soon as the sound would like hit the high note, then it would switch off to the next one. So I have no clue what was going on with that. I'm thinking it's because of my headphones, because I'm using wireless headphones, because as you can tell, I'm not in the best situation to have all my equipment, so I don't have like really good headphones that connect like directly to the computer. However, I do have my little Beats little headphones, whatever. They're wireless. I use them for working out. That's literally it. Nonetheless, I didn't like how that whole turned out, so I'm gonna do my best to like acquire maybe good like quality headphones I could just plug right into the computer. That makes life way easier for me. But for now, I'm gonna stick with this. So far, it's going pretty well. But the last video, I won't lie to you, it fucked with me really good, and I really don't like that. And that's where this whole topic, a conversation, leads us to. As you can tell, real quick, I feel I'm in a really good mood because I'm getting more comfortable doing this shit, being on camera. So I feel pretty well with it. So we'll see how this goes. I'm probably gonna stick right here for a good part of it. I don't know. We'll continue. Anyways, this whole video right now that I'm trying to work on for myself it all revolves around, perfectionism. That's literally it. Or perfectionism. That's literally it. Whichever way I'm gonna put it. Either way, it all revolves around that. And I won't lie to y'all, there is a really good aspect to it. Someone that wants to be a perfectionist in their craft. I really do understand this. Keep in mind, you're talking to me. So whenever, or you're listening to me, but nonetheless, whenever I put myself in a situation like this where I want to make a video, I really do want to make this good. I want to make the video nice and appealing to, I can't be appealing to all, but I at least want to appeal to the general basis of people that I cater to, which is the lo-fi, our little lo-fi community. However, due to the fact that it has been really fucking with me, I really haven't been able to get grasp on what's going on here. So let me give you an example of what I mean by this. So in the last video that has been sticking with me is the very beginning part where I did the music didn't line up. Again, I have no clue what was going on with it, but I did know that it was just a lot of as you can see, I'm tripping on my words right now. Listen, being a perfectionist when it comes to certain particular subjects in life is very good. I understand that. It could be very useful, but it can get to a very toxic state of life. Also, I hope I'm in frame. I think I'm in frame. Should be good. I think I am at the point where I'm on the crisp of that little cliff. If I could perfectly describe it, of where I'm teetering on the edge of being ultimately perfectionism, where if I see any little thing wrong with me, I just get destroyed, to just trying to keep a balance of it. What I mean by this, well, I had to write this down because it really I needed to just get this out of my mind. So the best way I could describe it is that even though I had a conversation with somebody too, I'm gonna give him a shout out a little bit, but even though that I'm doing a way my progress with it comes to YouTube is just exponentially greater than what it once was before, when I was back then or whatever, not even 2 months ago. Hell, even the first little vlog video that I did, it's way better when it comes to how I feel talking how I am right now. I feel more open and calm and relaxed about it. So I know that I am making progress. However, I also noticed that yesterday, all I saw was just the negative when it came to the video. All I saw was just how I could have done this, or I could have done that, or I could have added this, or I could have synced it better. I could have done this bullshit. And either way, it really fucked with me, and I couldn't just admire the video for what it is. Even though the music wasn't even adding up properly, I could have still just said, yeah, it's a low fidelity video. I mean, that's what the whole fucking part of the channel is, low fidelity, lo-fi. However, I need to just figure out a balance between that, because I do want to do, like, I want to have some sort of perfectionism when I make these little videos. However, I don't want to just like get consumed by it and only see the negative within, you know, making my little videos or doing anything other like tasks within my life, like other menial tasks that have no true significance, but yet I'll still put an ultimate effort into it, even though see, hold on, let me give you an example. Cleaning your room. Okay, listen. Okay, I know it was just a broad cut right there, so let's just continue the conversation. Also, I hope I'm in frame. I should be in frame. This little sticky note should help out. If I'm not, fuck. But anyways, cleaning your room. So the whole point of the fact of what I'm trying to get at is just a little example. Let's just give this. See, I can't fucking speak. Let's use this as an example. Cleaning your room. Very simple, right? A really simple concept anyone can understand. So again, this is how I equate it. Whenever you look at your room and say it's completely, utterly destroyed, you know, dog shit. So you see that and you're like, oh, I need to clean my room. Okay, good thing for you. You know, good job. You know, you cleaned it. But whenever you can't just like tackle the whole thing all at once, I mean, you can if you're a maniac, but I mean, you can't do that 100%. However, in order to like, you know, like get one little thing at a time, like a garage or, you know, a room or whatever the fuck, like, you know, tackle one section at a time, it makes life way easier. Now, say you're done cleaning that whole little section, right? Cleaned up like the comodal or whatever, right? It's a dresser for those of you that don't know Spanish, but it's one of those things like that, right? So you clean it up, and next thing you know, once it's all completely, you know, done and whatever, right? You end up looking at your like surrounding areas, your surrounding room, and you still see that it's still completely dirty, like completely, it's all fucked up still. And the one section that you cleaned is still, you know, it's clean. It's like, oh yeah, you did a good job here, but like you look at the rest of the room and it's just terrible. Like it's just not good. You look at the rest of the room and you realize like, oh wait, like why like it's still, this part's still dirty, this part's still fucked up, this part's whatever. It's like, nah, bro, you still clean this part, you still clean this section, and you did good. You made progress. It's small progress, but it's still good progress. And that's the best example I could get at, where I get stuck at seeing the rest of it and I'm like, this isn't good. Like I could do better. Like I could do this, I could do that, blah, 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 blah. And in reality, it's like, hey, you've made a lot of progress comparative to where you were before when you first started making videos, not even a few months ago. Hell, not even 2 months ago or whatever, I was like fully, like honest to God, fully like 2-3 months ago, I was at like 25 subscribers, stuck there the entire time, and I couldn't get past it. And then randomly one day, I just started like going up high, like as high as shit. So, you know, you see that, I see that, it's like, oh yeah, it's progress, it's supposed to be good progress. And then you see good, like in the quality of the videos, how it's shot, you know, how I'm feeling more comfortable being more open on camera, like right now, and how everything is. You know, during the middle of that whole, like, I'm assuming it was a rant, I really don't know. My mind is no longer in a cohesive, like, state because of what has happened. So, quick off topic, I do not like getting random phone calls, and I just got another random phone call, specifically, and also a text too. Now, listen, let me be real honest with everybody, because it's just this is a fucking rant right now, this little moment. Listen, if I get a random fucking text that from a random number that I don't even answer, because let's be known, I don't answer any random numbers, I refuse to, because I don't want to bother with that. But if I get a random number calling, and a random number like texting me, and the first words that it says is like, hey, yo, what up, fam, hit me up, cut, like it's something shit like that. It's like, listen, I don't want to associate with that, because I don't understand what the fuck you are, or like who the fuck you are. And I've been getting a lot of random text messages like that. I remember the other day I got a text message saying something along the lines of like, oh bro, I'm sorry, I got kicked out of my house. You good? I'm like, who the fuck are you? And another text message that I got was another one by I literally said the name, saying like, hey, this is Jenny, hit me up because I heard that you got the job and I want to talk about it. I'm like, first of all, who the fuck are you? Like, how the fuck did you get this number? I don't know what's going on here, so I don't know who you are. So, and I guarantee you these are all like spam calls, because I know for a fact they're all spam calls. Who the fuck will text a random number just out of the blue and say, yo, what up, bro? I see that you got the fucking the crib. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is you? Like, what's going on here? The thing, it's just really funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do appreciate some of them because some of them are very humorous. But other than that, I know that they're most of the fact they're all like fucking like pieces of shit, like scams. So it's like, you know how it goes. Anyways, that completely diverted this whole like conversation to a whole other like, you know, topic, and it was about, you know, fucking phone calls. Nonetheless, I don't know what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I had this conversation with somebody. It was a really quick like text Satan's fucking hellhound is out there, and it's just fucking screaming like the Blair Witch. Jesus. Anyways, I was gonna say I had a small quick text conversation with somebody, and it was basically, I'm gonna paraphrase it, but it was basically this whole video was about is how like I'm seeing the negative when it comes to my videos, and I really need to just like think about the positive. Like, I'm making progress. It's really good. As you can see, like, I am more open and like comfortable being on camera and shit like that. So it's pretty sweet. But however, like, I just noticed that like there are little things that it's just real annoying, and I can't really get out of my mind. But with this little conversation I had with this individual, he's a really good person. He's been on the videos before. He'll be on another video pretty soon. He's a cousin. For a joke, he wants a little shout out. So I'm gonna probably right here, maybe I'm gonna put his handle for Instagram. And I think it's like fishtail, something like that. You've seen him before on the videos. His name is Fishtail Caesar too, so you know you'll see it here. But here, anyways, it's right here. So if you want to go check him out on Instagram, he's way more active than me. I think so. I hope so. Probably, maybe. He's way more active than me. Because for those of you who don't know, if you do follow me on Instagram, because I guarantee you, I've gotten a few follows and messages on Instagram in the past couple of days. Listen, I haven't been able to get on my Instagram. This is a big announcement for people. I haven't been able to access my Instagram that much because I am here. I don't have any of my information, and it's just a whole thing. Remember when I told you I made a video about it, how Microsoft is kind of thinking I'm like a terrorist or some shit? Like, yeah, basically some stuff like that too. So nonetheless, we'll continue. That's basically it for the most part of this video. Is I really need to get over the idea that these videos have to be fucking perfect, and I still want them to be fucking perfect, but I don't want to have a headache and stress out about it. In reality, it's like, listen, lo-fi, what does it mean? It means low fidelity. It's you see the misfortunes of random cuts and scratches within the music. Like whenever you hear lo-fi music, you'll hear the best way I can say is like those old ham radios. You hear the static. Or another example is the little those turntables or whatever, the disc. I forgot what the fuck they're called. Anyways, it escapes me right now, and I'll probably come up with it in the future when I say the name in probably the next video with these specific disc, black circles, put on a machine, put a little needle on it, spins, music. You hear the scratches, what I'm trying to get at. You hear the scratches, you hear the skips. Sometimes there might be like random cuts within it too. It's not supposed to be perfect, and I get that. And it's something that I need to just use to my advantage. These videos aren't going to be perfect. As you can see, look where the fuck I'm at. They're not going to be perfect. They're not going to be the greatest things in the world. I understand that. However, these videos are a perfect way for me to actually express myself fully, in this light. And as you can see, I've gotten way better at communicating, and I really do appreciate it. Also, it's because, everyone's kind of asleep over there, and I have the opportunity to be here. I would love to make videos under the staircase. I really would. But I can't do that right now because that is a full house. And that's basically it. For those of you that are watching my little videos, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I absolutely fucking love you all for that. And I need to just ask this. Type in the comments about if you have a problem in this certain light, or if you feel like you are, you're dealing with a sense that you're not doing the best at it, even though you're trying your hardest. Can you enlighten me more if you can in the comments? So I know most people probably won't comment, but I mean for the people that do, I really am curious, because I like to hear the stories about other people. So I am curious about it, even though I'm a small YouTuber. No one listens to me. It's okay. I like it anyways. I'm doing my best. Nonetheless, thank you all again for watching my little videos. I really do appreciate it. Again, I don't think you understand how much I appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos and subscribes. I genuinely like that, and I genuinely like y'all for watching. It really does make motivates. It makes me motivated, and I'm really happy. And it really happy. I do appreciate it. Nonetheless, thank you all again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a grand old night.